Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and my space. For those of you who are new, my name is Racquel. Hi, welcome. Those who are returning, thanks for clicking on another one of my videos. Today's reading will be a weekly reading for the 30th of March until the 5th of April, I believe. Yeah, 5th of April. These readings will not resonate with every single one of you out there. I recommend that you check out all your sign videos or all of your sign timestamps that are in the comments and the description box below. Take what resonates and kick out the rest. I have a few announcements to go over before I get into the readings. If you do not wish to hear what's going to be coming in the month of April here on my channel, you can go ahead to the timestamps below right now and watch the reading. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is I hope you all are staying safe. I hope you all are not going to nuts while being at home. I just want to extend my love and my light out to all of you who might be going through some things right now. It's really, really tough times we are in right now. So I just want to let you know that I keep you all in my thoughts and prayers. I love every single one of my subscribers here. And I saw a quote on Facebook and it said something about, I love you. Yes, I love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you. If people can hate for no reason, people can love for no reason. But I have a big reason for loving you all. So, because you come here and you watch me and you give me all the support that I need. So thank you very much. Coming this April, I thought since a lot of us are home, maybe we're all binge watching things on YouTube and Netflix and stuff like that, and I'm pretty into astrology, I thought I would do some astrology videos here, like teaching you like the basics, the concepts of astrology. I have 6 videos made already, so I'm going to schedule them to come out. So you can be expecting the first one to come out this Wednesday, April 1st. It's all about the planets. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comment section below. I'm planning on trying to do 3 astrology videos a week, and they will come out on separate days. As of right now, I'm fine. I don't have it. I'm not sick. So hopefully that continues so I can keep pumping out these videos and content to you. With that all being said, let's get into the reading. We're going to go right in with Pisces, and we're going to see, not Pisces, Aries, I'm sorry. We're going to go in with Aries first, and I want to say happy birthday to all you Aries out there. I know this is a crazy time, but I hope all of your birthdays were wonderful. All right, so let's see what angel is going to be with you this week and what the angel has to say about this week for you, Aries. There we go. What do we got? And please excuse this. I meant to paint my nails, but I've been so busy, so and of course I can't go get them done. So just excuse the bad manicure. We've got Racquel, intuition. So with this, what I'm feeling for you, Aries, is that there is something coming up this week. Maybe something you have been questioning, you have been thinking about, and you keep brushing it off. You don't really want to think about it, but they're saying you need to trust it. There's going to be some new information brought around to light, and you need to go with that intuition because you're being put. You need to follow that intuition because it's putting you on a different path and a different cycle, and you really, really, really need to pay attention to the intuitive messages that are coming in for you this week around a certain situation that you've been up and down with for quite some time now. That's what I'm getting. All right, so we're going to see what message they have specifically for you that goes along with this Racquel and intuition. If you get a little deviated from your track, you know, or if you don't know if it's your intuition talking or if it's your emotions talking, you can always pray to Racquel and have him help you out in this certain situation. Yeah, and then we've got choices, feeling blocked or restrained. So yeah, this goes right along with the intuition thing. The reason why you have been having a hard time in making this choice is because you haven't been trusting your intuition here. You need to trust your intuition this week because your intuition is speaking volumes about this choice that needs to be made. Whatever this choice is, whatever the situation is, you've been putting it off for quite some time now, even though you might have had those intuitive messages come to you. So now they're telling you to really pay attention to your intuition. This will help you make the choice that you need to make. All right. So I'm going to pull 3 cards here for you, and we're going to see what this is about. I'm just going to shuffle these like this, and whatever 3 come out is what your message is, whatever dings on me here. So what is this about for Aries? Okay. One more. There we go. All right, Aries. So the first one is the moon, and it's in reverse. So yeah, you've been blocking off your intuition. You haven't been listening to your intuition. You haven't been paying attention. The universe has sent you some signs. Whatever the situation is, I feel like you know what the right choice is, but for whatever the reason, you're not following your intuition. Maybe you're afraid of making this choice. Maybe you don't feel like you have all the resources with it. But they're saying that the reason why this is coming to you is because this choice needs to be made. You will have the resources that you need. Your intuition never steers you wrong. But it looks like you're having a hard time following that intuition. And then we've got the Hermit in reverse. So this could just be for you, along with this moon in reverse. I feel like you are letting a lot of outside influence your decision. And that's why you keep making the wrong decision. You're not listening to your intuition. You're listening to everybody else. You're not going within. You need to go within and listen to your own intuition here because this choice needs to be made. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So yeah, you're very unbalanced. There's a big blockage right here because you're letting everybody else's ideas, opinions, cloud your judgment and cloud your own intuition. You need to just take a step back and really ask yourself, maybe go into hermit mode, because right now there's something unbalanced within your physical environment and you are not listening to the intuitive hits that you are getting. All right. So let's see if I can pull some advice for you. You definitely need to listen to your intuition. All right. It never fails on Monday. When I sit down to do this, the garbage truck's got to come by. Doesn't matter what time I do it. If I do it later on in the day or if I do it early in the morning, the garbage truck's always got to come by the second I start. Set your intentions. So this is saying, listen to your intuition. Don't listen to all the garbage people are spilling. Set your intentions. Listen to your intuition. What do you want for your future? What is the situation doing? Is it preventing you from doing what you truly want to do? Is it preventing you from moving forward in your life? Are you having a hard time making that decision because you're listening to everybody? You know what's right for you. And if you're listening to everybody else's outside input, everybody's outside opinions, you're blocking your own. You need to set your intentions, set what's right for you. One more piece of advice for you, Aries. Let's see what we got. Oh, well, they wanted to give you 2. So it says, don't relinquish your power. Yeah. So with this, I really highly feel like you are listening to everybody else. You are relinquishing your power. This is why you're having a hard time making this choice. This is why you're not listening to your intuition. You need to call your power back, and you need to stand firm with the intentions that you are setting. Okay. Don't let anybody deviate you from your main goal. Live your bliss. Exactly. Live your bliss. Don't live anybody else's. All right. Do what's right for you. Set your intentions, live your bliss, and don't relinquish your power. Okay, Aries? Well, I hope this gave you some clarity. If it did, please give it a like. Drop a comment below. Let me know. And I will see you all in my next video. I hope you have an amazing week. Bye. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what angel is going to be beside you and what they have to say about this week for you. If you haven't checked out the April monthly, I highly suggest you do because your April monthly was really good. Okay, so we've got Uriel and we have friendship. So with this, I'm getting a lot of social online activity. I do see you on social media a lot. I see you out talking. Well, not outside. I see you talking through the phone, hanging out with your friends. This week is about friendship. Some of you might be getting a new friend this week is what I'm getting. Somebody might come into your life unexpectedly. An unexpected friend is what I'm hearing for you, Taurus. But whatever the case may be, you're really focused around your friendships, who you have in your social circle. So let's see what the main message is with this friendship for you. Set your course. Know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. So with this in friendship, I do see for you, Taurus, you might be making a new friendship in business. You might be moving forward with a friend in a certain business capacity. I am getting like this work vibe, this course, could be some of you are going back to school. You're doing the online school thing, and you're starting a class, and you're making a valuable friendship through that class. But they're saying don't, and also with this, it's saying, you have your plan already set. You know where you need to go, Taurus. So don't let anything deviate you from that course, whether it's a friend that wants to go or is trying to distract you from it. Make sure you stick with your intentions. Make sure you stay the course. Don't let any outside influence distract you this week. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to see what this is about. Whatever comes out is meant to come out. Okay, and then one more. Okay, so what do we got? We've got the Knight of Wands in the upright. So this is fire energy, mainly Sagittarius, but this is about being brave. This is about going for what you want to do. This is about fast action, taking action, being brave, going for it, staying your course, but going for it. Some of you might be reaching out for help from a friend, but it's like it's not easy for you to ask for help, what I'm getting for some of you out there. And it's saying that in order to stay the course, you might have to suck it up, get some courage, and ask for help from a certain friend here. Then we've got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So some of you, you're stuck in the position where you're at right now. You're afraid to move forward. And they're saying you need to use that. You need to summon that bravery within you, that Sagittarius-like energy that goes for it. and go for it, because with the Eight of Cups, it's like you're very much staying where you're at. You're not moving on. You're staying stuck to your own idea, which is very much a Taurus thing. But this, I feel like this energy is saying step outside of your comfort zone. And that's your next step on this course that you have set. You need to hop outside your comfort zone. Don't be afraid. Don't stay within your comfort zone. Take new risks here. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, I am picking up that there might be a friend that's involved in this. I'm sorry, I'm getting something. Hold on. There's a friend that's involved in this situation. The situation where you have an end goal and they have the end goal too, but it hasn't been quite working out with this friend. Okay, this friend isn't holding up their end of the bargain is what I'm getting for some of you. You need to stay your course. Don't worry about them. Bravely move forward. You might have to reach out for help from another friend or another family member, but whatever the situation is, it's like maybe you and your friend or you and your person had the same goal at one point, but this friend has deviated from that course. You need to stay the course. Stay the course. Be brave. Don't be scared to do it on your own is what I'm hearing. So Taurus, yeah, there might be something that comes up this week where you realize that, you know, their heart and soul just isn't into it as much as yours is. And you have certain goals, certain things that you want to accomplish. And this person might be dead weight. You might be making a new friend that will come in and help you on this course that you are already set on. So let's pull some advice for you, Taurus. We've got give without expectation, and we've got appreciate your talents. So yeah, this give without expectation and appreciate your talents here. What this is telling me is that you can't expect everybody to, when you have something that you love and you're working for and you're going for, even if somebody says, oh yeah, I love that too, I will help you out with that, their heart just isn't as in it. Their heart might not be as in it as yours is, okay? So you need to do everything you can with this situation, with where you're going. Do whatever you have to do to get there. Don't expect that they're going to do the same. All right? Appreciate your talents. This is saying you have talents in this. You have certain, goals in mind. Appreciate what you have done, what you have brought to the situation. If they're not giving, if they're not putting in what they need to put in for this situation, don't do it for them, okay? Give to your own situation without expecting anything in return. Stay that course. Appreciate what you bring to the equation. Focus on what you bring to the equation and stay your course. Okay, Taurus? Well, that's all I've got for you. If this resonates with you, please give it a like. Let me know in the comment section below. Drop a comment. Let me know how these energies play out for you this week. I wish you all the very best for this week, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye, Taurus. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to see what angel is around you and what do they have to say about this week in particular for you, Gemini? Earth Force. So this is talking about the need to really ground yourself. Think about your security. Think about your future. Stay grounded within yourself this week, because there might be a lot of ideas coming to you. There might be a lot of inspiration coming to you, but there are out of all of this, you really need to ground, have a center for these ideas to come in so that you can order them correctly. Because you wouldn't be getting these ideas if they didn't mean something. All right. So you might have a lot of ideas coming in, and you might not know how to sort them. And they are saying in order to sort them, you have to ground. Earth force. Also, what I'm picking up on this card for some of you Gemini's, health is going to be a major factor this week. And I'm not just saying that because of the coronavirus. This could also just be like a common cold, or this could just be, you getting into a new health routine, something to do with your physical health. There might be some circulatory problems for some of you. I don't think this has to do specifically with the coronavirus. I feel like this has to do with something different. I am not a licensed physician, so if you do have symptoms of that, I would definitely go get it checked out. I am not saying don't do that. I am not a licensed physician here, but something about your health as well. You want to pay attention to your health this week. All right, so let's get an overall message for what this Earth force means, what this means for you this week. You belong to your own dream. Like I said, you're going to have lots of creative ideas this week, and you need to ground yourself so that these ideas can come in and you can put them in the right order. You can structure them correctly. But we've got 32, belong to your own dream, create your own life. Don't worry about naysayers. Don't worry about haters. But what I'm feeling like this is with this and Earth Force is you're getting a lot of downloads. You're getting a lot of ideas, a lot of creative ideas. And instead of it being all scattered, you need to ground. So that way you can put them in the right order, organize them correctly, because every single one of those ideas goes along with your dream, goes along with what you're meant to do. So you really need to ground yourself and analyze them, pull them in and arrange them. I'm seeing this vision of somebody pulling words out of the air and pulling them out of the air. They're sitting there and they're pulling the words out of the air, and then they're kind of structurizing them. So that's what they're showing for you, Gemini. So you might be getting all these creative ideas, and in order to properly put them to use, you need to ground. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you how to go about these ideas. This is your own idea. This is your own dream. These are your own ideas. This is your own dream. All right, so we're going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to take the first 3 that pop out. Well, those wanted to come, and that one wanted to come. All right, so what do we got here? We've got the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, so with this, I feel like you are very scattered, very, very scattered. You're not grounded. You might need to seek counsel from somebody who is more versed in this area that you have this dream in, somebody who is more versed in this situation. But it doesn't look like you are taking advice from somebody who is wiser here. With this being in reverse, that just reiterates the need to ground so you can center your ideas. You can process the information that is coming in. And then we've got the Hangman and the Upright. So this is looking at the whole picture. This is definitely what you're doing. That's why you have all this creativity, all these ideas flowing into your head right now. And in order to do that, in order to maintain the balance for that and to really give each thought and idea its proper due space in your brain, you need to ground. All right, this will help you sort out what idea needs to go where, what steps do you need to take for this idea. Also, it's going to help you not only organize it, but it's going to help you figure out a good plan of attack. is what I'm getting. And then we've got the devil. So a Capricorn could be involved. A Taurus could be involved because we do have the Hierophant, and a Scorpio could be involved. These are all major arcana. So this is a very pivotal time for you, Gemini. This is you putting your dreams into action. With the devil here, what I'm feeling is some old energy that needs to go. Something that has been restricting you. I feel like this is an idea. I feel like this is you being afraid to put your ideas and your into action, because I feel like maybe you are too worried about what others are going to think of this new idea or new ideas. You're too worried about that. You're too worried about what the populace thinks about this. You need to let that go because that's restricting you. You need to look at the bigger picture to gain more knowledge. Don't think you know everything about this dream. Don't think that all these ideas are every aspect of this dream. You need to broaden your headspace and ground while you do that, okay? Also, if there are people that are trying to hold you back, or if there are certain negative limiting thoughts that are trying to hold you back, you need to let those go. All right, so let's pull some advice for you. Okay, what do we got? Follow the golden rule, which is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So this is about karma, creating good karma for yourself. Whatever you were in the past cycle, because now we're going into a new age, we're going into a new cycle this year. So whatever you were in the past, that doesn't matter. You need that karma's been clearing out and should be completely cleared out by now. So now you want to follow the golden rule. You want to create new, positive karma for yourself. This way you can belong to your own dream. And then like attracts like. So for some of you, I'm also feeling that you might have an earth sign come in that probably likes this, that has the same dreams as you, has the same goals as you, has the same focus as you. All right? But just make sure you're belonging to your own dream here. All right? Well, that's all I have for you, Gemini. If this resonated, please give it a like. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know how these energies play out for you this week. I wish you all the very best, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to see what angel is going to be around you this week and what they have to say about this week. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so you got 3. We got Sandalphon, love. So lots of love in the love department here. I feel like this is self-love for a lot of you because of the fact of the colors that I'm seeing here and I'm hitting on. I feel like this involves with self-love. And then we got, because we got transmutation right after that with Archangel Michael. So Sandalphon and Michael. And then we've got Michael again with enchantment. Okay, so just look at this. We have got Sandalphon with the self-love. Then we've got Archangel Michael, with the transmutation. So this is about transformation for you. You've undergone some type of transformation or transmutation. And this week, either you're undergoing it this week or you undergone it a couple of weeks ago or last week. And because of that, you found some self-love for yourself, okay? And then with that, we have enchantment. You are enchanting, Cancer. You are enchanting. This new person that you are falling in love with, I feel, is yourself. For a lot of you, for others of you, it could very well be a person. But you are definitely enchanting to them. I feel like you're enchanting to a lot of people right now because of the fact of the transformation that you have gone through. Hold on. I didn't expect 3 to come out here. So I gotta have something else behind it to hold it up. Hold on. There we go. All right. That's nice. Let's see. That's awesome, Cancer. Congratulations. All right. We've got growing up, wanting to grow, experience rejection of perpetual youth. So this goes a long way with the transmutation, the transformation. And with this, some of you are actually, I feel, because with the enchantment there and this coming out, I'm getting a different message for a couple of you Cancers. It's about like getting back to what you truly loved as a child. Finally, getting back to what used to make you happy, what you used to immerse yourself in, and finding a new love in that instead of a love that is purely egoistic basis. I can't even say it. Instead of being in a relationship that's based on ego, this is a relationship that's based on pure love, pure enchantment, pure, what are our goals together? What is my goal as an individual? All right. All right. So let's pull 3 cards for you, Cancer. I want to pull 3 cards and see what this is about. There's 1. Oh, wow. Okay, they just come out. They come out how they come out. Okay, so this whole, God, I don't know why these don't want to stay up. Stay up. Sorry. Okay, so this whole thing about the transformation and the love for yourself and you finally growing up, you finally getting on with it, is because in the past there was a tower moment. There was some type of moment that made you fed up with the situation in general. It could have been a big explosion, or it could have just been a small little thing that you noticed and it clicked in your head. And you're like, I can't live like this, or I can't think like this anymore. Whatever that case may be, I feel like this is past energy. I feel like you've already gone through that. If you haven't gone through that, it would speak to me of avoidance. But I feel like you are growing up. You are growing past this. You are not avoiding the situation anymore. You're taking action on it. All right. Something in the past made a light bulb click inside your head, and it could have been really subtle, or it could have been a big explosion. But you finally got the message. We've got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, because you're more confident now. There could be an Aries involved here, but I really feel like this speaks on your own energy. You're more confident within yourself. You're more confident within what you do. You have more love for yourself. And, with the Queen of Wands, people notice you. We've got the Star in reverse, though. So with the Star in reverse, this just means that there is a little bit of a delay with whatever it was that you were hoping to accomplish. For some of you, this is a switch in dream. What you were dreaming of, what you were hoping would happen, now isn't going to happen. Maybe some of you have totally switched your dreams. You have grown up. You've grown past the situation that you dreamed of or the situation that you wanted. You think differently of it now. And it's something that no longer you're hoping or wishing for. You've let go of a dream here. That's what I'm feeling. You've let go of a dream. And then we've got the Devil here. So this could be a Capricorn, Star could be Aquarius, but whatever the case may be here, this is something that was holding you back. something that's holding you back, something that's toxic, something that needs to go. The fact that it's in the upright, though, could just speak of the person. There might be a person around you that has dashed your hopes and dreams, has made you feel a little less than yourself, but it's like now you're coming out of that. You're growing up, you're giving yourself that love that you need. You're kind of, and because of that, you're kind of enchanting to a lot of people, and you're enchanted with yourself. I feel like this big, bold confidence coming from you, but I feel like whatever hope or dream you had in the past, you're leaving that behind, and you have a new wish, you have a new goal or a new hope or dream now, because you've done some growing. You've gone past certain things, and the old dreams that you had before are no longer your dreams now. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, it might be hard to let that go, but I feel like there is a much better, bigger dream that was meant for you that's coming in. All right, so let's get some information for you, Cancer. Let's get some last bit of advice. I want to pull 2 cards. There we go. Trust your intuition. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you let go of a dream here. But I feel like it was really hard for you to let go of this dream. But just know that this dream that you had a hard time letting go of was not what was meant for you. You have something coming in that is meant for you. You need to trust your intuition, listen to the little cues, the little signs that point you in certain ways. I do feel like you're growing up, you're growing past this, and kindness counts. Well, you know that, Cancer. The more kind you are, the better the universe rewards you. So, be kind to yourself. It's okay to let go of dreams. Don't get so down or hard on yourself. Some of you gave up on a dream, and it's saying don't be too hard on yourself. Trust your intuition. There's something better that's coming in for you. And I feel like through your own self-confidence and your own self-love, you're going to find this dream. And it's going to be 10 times better for you. It's going to be more enchanting. Ask Archangel Michael to help out in this situation. It's going to be more fulfilling for you. It's going to be more in line with what you're supposed to do. So whatever dream you had to let go of, or whatever dream you have to let go of, just know, don't be hard on yourself, okay? Be kind to yourself, because that wasn't meant for you. You got something that's 10 times better, 100 times more enchanting, and more aligned with your soul's journey. Okay, Cancer? Well, if that resonates with you, please drop a comment down below, give it a like. I'm always curious to see how these play out for you. And I hope you have an amazing week. Please stay safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye. Hi, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. We are going to see, we're going to hop right into it and see what angel is going to be around you this week and what they have to say. Jophiel with joy. Oh, wow. Look at that. And look at all the brightness there. Look at all the brightness. I feel like this is joy within your emotions because of with the dolphin, but it's some type of new joy. Something new is coming into your life this week that's going to give you a ton of joy. And it's going, it's well-deserved because, you've been through a lot, Leo. And also, we're going through a lot. So anytime you can find the joy to put more joy into your life, you should take it. You should jump on it. You should dive into it, okay? So definitely lots of joy coming this week, something new that's going to bring you a lot of joy. All right, so let's pull a message here, and we'll see what this is particularly about. Such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. So with this, I feel like there might be an urge to fight a new idea. All right. Your mind might have took you somewhere, that you were like, wow, that would be really great if I could accomplish that, or if I could do that. But then you kind of let reality sink back in, or doubt sink. It's not reality, it's doubt. You let doubt sink in. All right. And you're wondering, you were like, wow, I really think I can do that. Wouldn't it be cool if I could do that? But can I really do that? All right. It's something that's going to bring you a lot of joy. Like I said, these are general readings. So however this applies to you, whatever situation I'm talking about right here, this is going to bring you a lot of joy. But I feel like you don't feel like you can actually obtain it. You don't feel like there's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of doubt around this idea or around this thing that could bring you a lot of joy. Don't have doubt. That's what this is saying. It says, follow that curiosity. Wonder is how we end up finding our joy, finding what it is that we truly love by being curious about something first. Okay? So let's pull some cards and get some deeper meaning into this. I'm going to pull 3. So whenever 3 come out. Okay, so that's. Yep, upside down. All right. Okay. So this could involve a love situation. But whatever the case may be here, with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, this is just saying that either love of self or love of somebody that you truly love is kind of unbalanced right now. It's not of the best situations. For those of you who are coupled, or those of you who are going through some painful soulmate relationship problems right now, it looks a little unbalanced. It looks like you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. So you might be thinking about the future and thinking about what would really make you happy. And then all of a sudden you come back to reality where you're like, I have this person, I'm stuck with this person. All right, so that's what I'm getting for some of you. Others of you, it's like you had this curiosity, you had this dream, okay? And then you come back to reality and you doubt yourself because you don't think you can obtain it, because you're not listening to your soul self. You're not following that dream. This dream can bring you a lot of joy. And the universe is saying, follow your curiosity here. With the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, this is saying that you're not putting too much stock or too much favor in whatever this dream is. You think it cannot obtain you material wealth or physical wealth or something materialistic. You don't feel like you can actually reach out and grab it, or it will give you the success to reach out and grab the things that you need to grab. And then we've got the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands is all about carrying the burden, carrying the load. And it's like you have been, okay, so where this might concern a love situation, you have been the bearer of the burden for some time now. You have been the one that has to make sure everything is organized. You're the one that has to, maybe you are the one that is paying for everything, Leo. And it's like you're tired of this and you're dreaming about other better, bright things. But then you have like this doubt sink in and you feel like you can't obtain it, like you can't drop that burden. All right. They're saying you deserve joy. You deserve to have fun in your life. And you also deserve to have the things that are going to make you happy, are going to make you joyful. This situation that you got going on right now is not joyful, is not happy for you. All right. I'm speaking to those Leos who are going through this. And it's like you can see a better future for yourself, where there's more joy, where there's more happiness. But for whatever the reason, you are not reaching for it because doubt sinks in, and either you feel like you can't obtain it, or you feel like you're stuck in a certain situation, obligated to a certain situation that isn't that dream that you so choose and desire. So let's get some advice here. This is how you're feeling this week, Leo. So I'm feeling like what they're telling you is you need to follow that curiosity, because that curiosity is very well going to be the thing that helps you out of this situation. Okay? You are never alone. Even if you feel like you are alone, you're not. You have your guides around you, and you can always reach out, and there's people that will be there for you. There is, if you put yourself out there, because us as mankind, we tend to help people. We tend to have that humanitarian heart where we want to help people. All you have to do is ask for it. Express your feelings. Now, like I said, if this is a love situation, of course, you need to express your feelings. But also, I think you need to express your feelings to yourself as well. You are never alone, and express your feelings. This is also telling me some of you might need to reach out to Jophiel. Some of you might need to reach out to whatever God it is that you pray to help you out of this situation, to send you some guidance. All right, to send you some light, some hope, some signs, some synchronicity that this is where you need to go to obtain your joy. Because whatever this situation is right here, it's not bringing you the joy that you deserve and that you need. So whatever that curiosity was that you know or you feel will bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, don't let doubt creep in, because whatever you were curious about, that's going to help you get out of this situation. Well, Leo, that's all I'm getting for you. If this resonates in any way, shape, or form, please let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a like. I'm always interested in seeing how these play out for you. I wish you the very best for this week. Please stay safe and have an amazing week, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye, Leo. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm just going to hop right in, and we're going to see what angels around you and what they want you to know about this week. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got Metatron with wisdom. There's some innate wisdom that's coming in for you this week. You really need to keep your mind open. And for some of you, I'm getting like you're going to be the wise one for somebody else. I'm not sure who that goes out to, but I'm getting you're the wise one. You're the wise one. So I feel like some of you, there are going to be people that are coming to you for certain advice because they know that you are smart in that area or you are wise in that area, Virgo. And for others of you, you might be reaching out for some wisdom from another. We've also got Racquel with abundance. So lots of abundance coming in for you this week, Virgo, whether that be, physically, whether that be, money-wise, whether that be health-wise, whether that be love-wise, whatever it is, wisdom-wise. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you this week. And Uriel just wants you to know that. Something about compromising. You might have to compromise something this week. Compromise with something. So let's get a message for my dear Virgos. Manage to be glad. Wow, you've got wisdom and abundance, and then you get this. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. And with this and what is going on right now, maybe some of you are really feeling that cabin fever blues right now. And look at all the blue right here. Feeling blue, feeling stuck inside, feeling like there's not much to life right now. But what this is saying is manage to make something positive, something good out of a negative situation. Okay? You have the wisdom to be able to do that. You have the wisdom to be able to create abundance within your space, regardless of what's going on. All right? And that's what they're letting you know here. Hold on. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, and we're going to see what this is about. So whatever 3 cards pop out. All right, so we've got the Chariot, and it's in the upright. So you're definitely moving on towards something, maybe away from something, but I feel like this is moving towards something. I don't feel like you're moving away from something. I feel like you're moving towards something. Okay, and then we've got the 2 of Swords. All right, so there is a decision that has to be made here. I feel like you are thinking logically about this. You're using the wisdom that you have in order to make this decision, but they also want you to use your intuition. Not only your innate wisdom, but your intuition here. And then we have the Sun, but it's in the reverse. So yeah, this is why they said manage to be glad. Oh, okay. So for you, Virgo, you have a lot around you right now to be happy about, to be glad about. There is a lot of abundance around you right now. You need to be wise and see the abundance that is around you, and not just want to rush towards the next best thing, rush towards the next best thing. You need to see what's in your space. Be happy about what's in your space, because there's a lot of abundance within your space. There is some type of decision that you're going to have to make. Maybe this decision will make you a little bit sad because you're changing something up within your environment, but you're making the wise choice here is what they're saying. There's a choice that you're going to have to make that might make you feel a little bit down or a little bit depressed, but they're saying it is the right wise choice. It will bring you more abundance. Sometimes in order to go forward, you have to go backward to cut a tie. That's what I heard. That's what they told me. So there is something that you have to cut out of your life in order to move on, to move forward. It's going to bring you some sort of sadness, but you have what it takes to be happy in that situation. This situation, whatever you're cutting, you have what it takes to move on. Okay, and even though while it's bittersweet, you can manage to be glad because you will have a lot of abundance around you. You do have a lot of abundance around you right now. So let's get some final advice. I'll pull 2 cards for you, Virgo. Accept struggles as lessons. Yeah, so anything you've been lacking, anything that you feel like you need to cut out of your life, whether it's bittersweet, it'll make you upset, and you're afraid to do that, accept the struggle as a lesson. Learn from it. Like I said, sometimes you have to go backwards in order to go forwards. So maybe this is saying for some of you, you really got to look back at past situations and find past situations that were kind of hard and find the wisdom there. Find out what that struggle was trying to teach you in order to move forward. All right? And be glad that you got yourself out of that situation. All right? And you got two more here. We've got trust your intuition. Yes, you need to go back on the situation that happened a while ago. If you are finding yourself stuck, you know the logical decision to make here. You need to trust your intuition as well. You need to go back in time, look at that lesson, that hard struggle, all right? Because there is a lesson there and your intuition is bringing it up, all right? But for whatever the reasons, I feel like you're trying to ignore it with logic. Then have an attitude of gratitude. What was I saying? There is abundance all around you. There is no reason to feel or think like you don't have enough, because even with what's going on right now, there is somebody out there that has it a lot worse. Like the other day, I was in the shower. I was taking a shower and the water was hot. And it just popped in my head. I am so grateful that I am able to take a hot shower right now. This was after going two days without any water because my well pump broke. But, like, I realized that I take hot showers for granted every day. I don't anymore, but ever since that. But it just went to show me, like, how much we take for granted every day. There is a lot to be grateful for. And once you switch into that mentality, like, I have a lot to be grateful for, and you can learn the wisdom from past struggles, and you can learn to trust your intuition, the laws of attraction are really going to work for you. It's really going to open doors for you. All right. So that's what this week is about. It's about an adjustment period for you, Virgo, getting into the laws of attraction. Congratulations. All right, Virgo, if this resonated with you, give it a like. Drop a comment. Let me know how this fit you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all have an amazing week. Take care of each other and yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye, Virgo. Hi, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading, the 30th through the 5th of April. And we are going to get right into it. Sorry, I need to become balanced now. Okay. So we're going to pull and see what angel is coming through for you this week and what this angel has to say about this week for you in particular. Friendship. Who else got this? It might have been Taurus, I think. I'm not completely sure. But Uriel, friendship. So this could either be meeting a new friend, gaining a new friend, your friendship with somebody becoming solidified. Solidified, grounded, and balanced is what I heard. And I'm pretty sure Taurus got this. Or it was either Taurus or Gemini got this. But definitely something around friendship is going to be highlighted for you this week. Could be lots of social media. But whatever the case may be here for you, Libra, I'm getting a good bond. I'm getting a good feeling around this friendship. So let's see what this is about. We're going to pull a message. Nope. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action, but it's in the reverse. So whatever this, I feel like this is a friendship that might have been around for a couple of months now. Maybe you were getting with this person and you guys were collaborating. Maybe you were really getting, to know each other and you wondered where this would go next. For some of you, this could be a romantic situation where it started out as a friendship and you wondered if it could go to that next level, and then it has, and now everything is going super duper fast. It's like slow down the roller coaster. But definitely, You brought about some change in each other. And when it's in the reverse like that, I feel like maybe some of you have been doubting it or questioning it. That's very Libra of you, very indecisive, but they're saying don't question it. Go with it. Go with the flow. Don't worry about what's going to happen next, because there is an adventure here. This is where you're supposed to be with this person. So yeah, they want you to take it. They want you to take it. So let's pull some tarot. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm doing it a different way this time, and we're going to see what this is about for you. That is too many cards. Okay, well those are my 3. All right, so I'm going to read them out in the way that they flipped out. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, you might be overanalyzing something, overanalyzing a friendship or a relationship or a partnership with somebody. Like really taking stock in how they are, who they are, what they bring to the table, what you bring to the table, what you both can bring to the table. You're really, really taking a look at all the small details, seeing if there's any opportunity there. And with this, I wonder what would happen next. In the upright, it's saying don't give it too much thought. Just go with the flow, all right? Because if you don't, if you overanalyze, if you overthink, we've got the 10 of Cups in reverse here. So what this is telling me, it's telling me that some of you are, you're hurting yourself, you're hurting the relationship or the friendship by overthinking things too much, by overcomplicating things too much. Okay, just go with it. Don't overthink, don't overcomplicate, because that can be the potential to make this relationship go the down spiral. Then we've got the Devil. So it could be a Capricorn that you're involved with, but this speaks of toxic behavior. So are you repeating same toxic cycles, or are you bringing toxic behavior to this relationship? Like I said, these energies can go vice versa. This could be the person that you're with. But whatever the case may be, somebody's overanalyzing things too here. And because you're overanalyzing and you're trying to control something, you're restricting the actual growth of something. So you need to let that need to control, need to analyze, need to compartmentalize, need to hold tightly. You need to let that energy go. Because if you don't, you're not going to be in a happy and abundant place here with this person. All right. It could be them that's doing it, and they're being advised to go with the flow. But whatever the case may be here, that's what I'm reading. That's what I'm picking up on. So let's pull some cards of advice for you, Libra. Okay, there we go. Have an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what this friendship is, for what you both bring to the table. Don't overanalyze it too much. Be grateful that it's there. Be grateful with the things that are in your life here. All right? And then we've got journey within. So instead of analyzing the friendship, analyzing the partnership, whatever the case may be here, you need to journey within and analyze yourself. Why do you have some certain trust issues that you need to address? Do you have something inside yourself what is that thing that makes you need to control the situation here? What is that thing that makes you question every decision you're about to make? You have to journey within. Be grateful for the things that are around you, though. And go with the flow, okay? This I wonder what will happen next, pause before action is in reverse, which is saying it's giving you the green light. Go. Don't let this restrictive energy hold you back to where you feel like everybody's got a motive, everybody's got an agenda, everybody's got something. All right? Not everybody has that. And with this friendship, with this relationship, with this partnership, whatever this ship is, this situation that you have developed with this person, it's meant to go in a good way. You need to find out, though, why it is that you're having a hard time trusting. Why is it that you don't feel abundant? Why is it that you're trying to control the situation or restrict the situation? And if it's not you, it's the other person, then this is journey within. Maybe they need some help. Maybe you need a journey within to figure out how to help them out of the situation, but be grateful for what you have. All right? All right. Well, that's all I'm getting for you, Libra. If this resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, make sure you give it a like, drop a comment below. Let me know how this plays out during your week. I wish you all the very best. I hope you stay safe. Keep each other safe, and I will see you all in my next video. Until then, bye, Libra. Hi, Scorpio. We're going to get right into your reading. We're going to see what angel is going to be there. Oh, you got a couple here. We've got Haniel, willpower, and that has to do with your root chakra. So lots of grounding. Stay firm in your decision. Stay steady in your decision. Put forth the willpower to go forward. All right, that's what you're going to have this week. Also, I am presence. Michael, a lot of you with this willpower and I am presence, you guys are making yourself known. You are sticking to your guns. You are standing up for yourselves. You are putting yourselves out there, Scorpio. This is amazing energy to have because your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and your solar star chakra is in alignment with your root chakra. You're saying, this is who I am. Take me or leave me. I'm going for what I want. Nothing's stopping me. This is almost strong like bull, I want to say. It's almost got like that Taurus energy, like that drive, that motivation, that determination to move forward. And that's what you're doing. And you're claiming your presence this week. All right? You are showing your presence this week. All right, so let's see what message we have for you. Curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity, but it's in the reverse. So with what this is telling me here, it's saying that you are following your curiosity. You're no longer curious about something. You know what you want to do. You're not curious at all anymore about it. Maybe you might be curious in all the different ways you can conquer it, but you aren't curious about it anymore. It's like you've followed your curiosity, you've learned about it, and now you're standing in it. You are demanding that people look at you. You have this drive, this willpower, this determination to get your dreams done. And you are a force to be reckoned with this week, Scorpio. I feel bad for whoever comes up against the Scorpio this week. That's all I'm saying. All right, so let's pull some cards and get some additional information here. I'm going to pull 3. It's a little different than what I normally do, but Spirit told me to do it this way this time. I always do my readings different. I try to, so in that way, they don't get so boring. All right, so we've got the Tower. So this boldness, this standing up for yourself, this willpower, this gumption, this drive to press your feet up, push through, to press through, to really activate somebody, let somebody know this is who you are. You have been activated by something, and there might be a moment this week where you are going to have to assert your presence, assert your willpower, assert your need to follow this certain dream that you have, to follow this curiosity that you have, okay? So there might be a time this week where you will do that. But I think in turn, in doing that, it gives the other person that courage, that drive. It brings it out within them own selves. So it's like you are basically the initiator because you have this presence about you. You have this willpower about you. And, you know, like I said, God forbid anybody come up against a Scorpio this week. All right? You have the power to activate others. You have the power to make people change their minds this week. Just from your presence alone. And your wisdom alone, and your willpower and your determination. Yeah. Then we've got the Page of Swords. What did I say? Your wisdom. I feel like you're imparting I feel like if I would have kept shuffling these, the wisdom card would have come out as well. There's some sort of information, some type of information that you're expressing. You're telling somebody. You could be telling a Gemini or a younger air sign. You could be dealing with a younger air sign here. It could be, now for some of you, it could be that your child, who is an air sign, is causing some problems at home, and it's like, bam, you are asserting your authority, you are asserting your presence and your willpower, and you're like, nope, I am not tolerating this any longer. You are doing this, you are doing what I say, because I'm the parent and I know better. And that's what I'm getting for some of you. For others of you, it's you imparting this wisdom on somebody within your family. It could cause a tower moment, but I feel like this is more of like an activation. Like it doesn't last that long, this tower moment. It kind of like makes the gears turn and click in their head. Then we've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So you're definitely not walking away from something. You are standing in your ground. You have this presence, this willpower to stand your ground, because I feel like you already know what it is that you truly emotionally want, and you are standing up for this idea here. And I feel like because of the way that you're going about doing it, the way that you're going about saying it, how you're actually like physically being present for it, I think it's getting people's minds to change a little bit. It's like activating something within themselves as well. And then we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, you're no longer in self-denial about something. You no longer can be hurt. Because you've learned from past. You've learned from past experiences. You are owning your presence. You are owning the situation here. Some of you might be confessing to something you might have done to somebody. That I am picking up on that too. Or somebody is confessing something that they did to you. But I really feel it's like you owning up to something. Maybe your kid is owning up to something along those lines for some of you. But you're definitely activating somebody through your own presence, your own willpower alone, because you followed that, what made you curious. And now it's like they're curious about it too, if that makes any sense. So let's get a piece of advice for you, Scorpio, for this week. What advice do we have for my Scorpions out there? We've got follow the golden rule. And what this is what you put out, you get back. And like I said, you are in that I am presence. This is, you know, what I'm determined to do. This is what I have to do. And I feel like because you had to be taught some certain lessons in order to get to this spot in your life, now it's time to pay it back. Now it's time to pay it forward. Somebody, you know, for some of you Scorpios out there, somebody else might be going through this tower moment, and you might be the one that's giving them the advice. You might be the one that's giving them the advice just by having your presence there for them. just because you've already went through this. You've already been through the lessons, the challenges. Just your presence alone will make them feel better, will give them the willpower they need in order to escape this certain situation. So, let's pull one more piece of advice. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry about that. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Don't relinquish your power. You are being gifted this power this week to stand in your own, to hold your own, to hold the space, and don't relinquish your power. For those of you who might end up finding themselves in a fight with their spouse or their significant other, don't relinquish your power up to that. For those of you who might find yourself in a spat or in a fight with your children, don't relinquish your power up. Set the example for them. And for others of you, don't relinquish your power. Help out, but don't give away all of your power to the situation. Well, that's all I'm getting for. Oh, and yeah, I wanted to say one more thing, Scorpio. You might want to look up 1515 because the timestamp for this was 1515. So that could hold some significance for you. And I've just been told that because as I was going to go click off, I saw 115. So definitely 15s. See what the number 15 is or 1515. All right. Well, I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for the 30th through the 5th. I'm just going to hop right into the reading, and we're going to see what angel is around you and what they have to say for this week. We've got meditation, Jophiel. So I feel like this week, a lot of you might be feeling lost. A lot of you might be feeling a little bit under the weather, a little bit hopeless, given the current state of events. And this is saying, you need to really take some time out, meditate, think about what's going to happen next. Don't overanalyze, don't over worry, but just ask yourself the simple question. Maybe go somewhere in the quiet and, really take those deep breaths in, out, somewhere where it's quiet and your brain, you can just turn off your brain, or whatever you do to turn off your brain. Right before you turn off your brain, ask Spirit what it is you need to do, and they will let you know. This is definitely has something to do with your solar plexus chakra. So, I feel like this is a healing time for you. Some of you might be getting over an ailment. I don't feel like this is a sickness. I feel like this is more of like a muscle thing. One of you hurt your muscle. I'm getting like a back muscle, like a lower back muscle, and I'm also getting like a tendon. So it could be sciatica for some of you, but whatever the case may be here, you're definitely taking the time out. You need to ask those soul purpose questions. Really clear your mind, ask the questions, see what pops up. So let's see what message we have for you, Sagittarius, for this week. Painting the roses red. All right, so there might be something that you're covering up, some type of error that you're covering up, or maybe you're going through life like, yeah, I'm okay, I don't need help, I can handle it all, I can do it all, and because of that, you've got ailments, but they're like of the muscle variety is what I'm getting. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Some of you might need to get your eyes checked as well. I don't know if the eye doctors are open right now, but as soon as they are, you need to get your eyes checked. But you're definitely covering something up, or you're covering up other people's mistakes. You're doing too much for everybody else so that everything can be okay, when really on the inside, you're about to fall apart. So that's why Spirit is saying you need to meditate And solar plexus chakra balancing meditations can help out a lot. They can do wonders. I do have a link in the description box below to my 2 favorite channels here on YouTube for meditation. So I do suggest that you go check them out. If you're new to meditation, I do suggest guided meditations. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 cards here for you, Sagittarius, and we're going to see what this is about for you. Okay. Yeah. All right. We've got the Hermit. So this goes along with that meditation card right here. This is needing to be by yourself, needing to not have to worry about everybody else's problems. I get the fact that you feel responsible for everybody and you're always this happy, optimistic person, this person that people go to when they have problems. But you, by helping them out, you're really only hurting yourself and them because you're covering up their errors and you're not realizing how that can hurt you in the long run as well. So you really need to go by yourself. You need to do things for yourself this week, okay? Don't worry about others, covering for others, covering up for others, people always dragging you into their problem, okay? Because you are the happy, optimistic one, the one that sees the bright side in everything. So when somebody can see the bright side in something, they're usually the person that people flock to because that person is optimistic. That person gives hope, all right? So right now they're saying that you are doing so much that you are not giving hope to people. You're just covering up things. So what you need to do, and because you're doing that, you're taking away from your own physical health. So you need to go hermit for a while. I know that sounds weird given the certain circumstances, but even going by yourself in your own home. Locking yourself in a room for a little bit just to decompress, de-stress, meditate, all right? Because you can't be the pillar for everybody else all the time, okay? Sometimes people need to be there for you. Then we've got the 2 of Wands. So there is some type of decision that you're going to make sometime this week that goes along with what I'm saying here. It's like you're finally getting to that point where it's like, I'm tired of doing everything for everybody. I'm tired of having to cover for everybody. Nobody covers for me when I need to. Oh, okay. So this is sometime this week. You might go to somebody and ask them to help you out of a situation. And it's like where you had helped them out in the past, they might be saying, no, I can't really, not right now, not with what's going on right now. And it's like, it kind of makes you upset. And rightfully so. I mean, you've done a lot for this person or these people. But you need to go within and you need to help your own self out. We've got death here in the reverse. And with what this is telling me is that for you, Sagittarius, you're fighting change. You're fighting the change of your own person here. And it's like you're covering up what you could truly be with helping everybody else out of their own situations and their own problems. But you are meant to be so much more. We've got the Page of Swords. So it could be by the end of the week, we got some new information coming in. I feel like you're going to get information through meditation. So that's why I'm pushing it on here for you, because with Jophiel and the meditation there. So that is just, that's uncovering secrets. Okay. You're going to be uncovering things about yourself that you didn't know this week. Anything you covered up or painted over or glossed over about yourself, you're going to be uncovering this week if you meditate. That's what you need to do, because then this is going to help you move on. If you don't and you avoid it and you avoid this, it's going to be bad, because you're just going to continue on covering up for everybody, and it's going to create some health problems. So let's get some words of advice for you, Sagittarius. Trust your intuition. What was I saying? Right along with the Hermit. There's a decision that you have to make here, and you need to go forward with making that decision. You need to do what's best for you. Don't always do what's best for everybody else, okay? All right. And we've got ask for guidance. Yeah, this goes right along. Trust your intuition. Ask for guidance. The Hermit, the Death. This is all saying you need to take some time to yourself. Don't worry about covering up for everybody else. You need to take some time to yourself. You need to uncover those things that you kept hidden, that you painted over with that happy, optimistic attitude. Okay? And it's good to be happy. It's good to be positive. It's good to have a good, positive outlook on life. But when there are horrible things that happen and we don't confront them, and we just paint over them, they end up coming back to bite us later. So they're asking you to trust your intuition, go within. Don't worry about other people's problems this week. This week, your main focus should be on you. All right? Well, that's all I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. The timestamp for this was interesting. It was 11 and then 555. So 11 and 555, you might want to look that up. That could hold some significance for you. Anyways, I hope you have an amazing week. I hope you stay safe and treat each other kindly. And I will see you all in my next video. Until then, bye, Sagittarius. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel and my space. For those of you who are new, why did I do that? Yeah, I'm just going to skip that part. Anyways, sorry, I was all up in, I was channeling Sagittarius and just made me, okay. Capricorn. This is your weekly reading. We're going to hop right into it, and I'm just going to pull a card, pull an angel card. Okay. Sorry about that. I got a little off from Sagittarius' reading, but we're going to see what angel is going to be around you this week. That was really sloppy. What angel is going to be around you this week and what they have to say. Alrighty. Ooh, Shamiel, beginnings. So something is starting this week. There might be a new work project. There might be a new scam caller. No, that was my phone. But there might be a new work project coming up for you, or a new opportunity within the work situation. I am feeling for some of you. So like it could be an offer to work at, well, you know, a lot of the non-essential businesses are closing. So if you are a Capricorn that was in a non-essential business, this might be an essential business asking for your help, where you'd have to work from home. So I'm getting that for some of you guys. For others of you, this might be a new beginning within a love situation. I am picking up heavy love vibes for you as well. So, and some of you, it's a new start with your children. Something about a new beginning with your children. Getting back to the basics with your children. Restarting a new beginning with your children, or the children that you have in your life. Wow. Okay, so let's pull a message and see what this is about. Wow, that came out pretty fast. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So with whatever this new beginning is, maybe in the past you have made false promises. And it's not saying that the promises that you made weren't, you didn't intend to keep, because I very do well feel that maybe you did intend to keep them, but certain situations prohibited it from you keeping it. So they're saying with this new beginning, make sure you're going forward, only make promises that you can keep. Don't make promises that you know that you might not be able to keep. All right, live in the here and now. This new beginning, this new beginning is bringing you abundance, bringing you a lot of fruitfulness, okay? So don't make any promises that you can't keep or that you can't hold up to, okay? Because I feel like, especially when it comes to children, it becomes to a new beginning with children, or around a child situation, or maybe an adult child situation. There were promises made in the past that weren't kept either on their end or on your end. And they're saying now you have a new beginning, so don't go back to that old type of behavior. All right. So now I'm going to pull some tarot, and we're going to see what this is about. I'm doing it a little differently this week, and I'm doing it this way and pulling out 3. So whatever 3 need to come out, well, you got more than 3. All right. So Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands, lots of 6s. Oh, lots of 6s here. So that is a victory, and that is a good victory. 6 for me means victory, and with beginnings, that's a new beginning. So whatever false promises or whatever was, promised and not kept for in the past, that is being forgiven, I feel. But it's saying make sure that you do not make that mistake in the future. Don't make these outlandish, outrageous promises that you know you might not be able to keep because you are starting a new beginning here. You don't want to repeat the same old cycle. We do have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this might be that you're overlooking some logical situations. You're not really paying attention to the logistics of this. You're going with your emotion. You're going with the flow. This is also saying that you may need to gather a little more information on this before you make that decision, because we got the 2 of Wands right afterward. So whatever this is, whatever this falls in, it might not fall into children. It could also fall into your loved one, could also fall into a work situation. But whatever the case may be, it's saying that you need to gain more knowledge in order to make that right decision, to make that heart soul decision that's going to give you what you need. We got the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you do feel a little off balance. You do feel a little off centered or a little off yourself. But that is needed, because if you think about it, this is the Libra card. Libra is about the scales. And then we've got the 2 of Wands, which is about balance. And then we've got the 6 of Pentacles, which is about balance. So there very well could be a Libra here involved for you, Capricorn. But this is saying that you might feel a little off kilter while this conversation's going down, while this new beginning is taking place. It's an adjustment period. You're going to have to gain some more knowledge on it. Make sure your heart, your soul is in it, okay? Make sure you are in it to win it is what I'm hearing. But it's an adjustment period, so you're going to be a little off kilter, a little off balance. But we got the 6 of Wands right here, or 6 of Swords, which means you're moving on from whatever past bad situation, whatever the last cycle was that had you all up in your head and you couldn't figure a way out and you couldn't figure out how to solve this problem, how to get on with your life. Now you are mentally prepared for this. All right. You just need to gain the logic in order to move on. Then we've got the 6 of Cups here. So this could very well indicate children moving on in a better, new, more balanced situation with your children. For those of you who are in a love situation, this could be you're moving on towards a past lover. Somebody from your past is returning. Somebody from your past is reconciling. You're having a new beginning. You're given a new chance at victory within the situation. And that could very well be why you're feeling a little off kilter at the beginning. All right, so let's pull some advice for you, Capricorn. Wow. apparently you need a lot of advice around this one. Ask for guidance. So when you're feeling a little off kilter, a little off balance, you don't know which direction to go, you don't know how to balance yourself out right, you need to ask for some guidance in the situation. I do see that you will be moving on from it towards the towards the end of the week, towards the beginning of next week, but you're definitely moving into better energy. And there is a lot of blessings around this beginning. So whether that is with a child, whether that is with a past lover, whether that is with a current lover that maybe you guys are kind of like separated from, whatever the case may be here, you need to ask for guidance. Whether this be a work situation, you might need to ask for guidance. Stay open-minded. Okay. Now, I feel like this goes for like those of you who are maybe moving forward with a child. You need to be a little bit more open-minded. There are things that they might have done that you might have done as well in the past, or maybe it's something that you never would have done, but maybe, you know, you got to see their side of the story as well. You got to see all aspects of the big picture in order to get the big picture. So stay open, ask for guidance, and stay open-minded. Let the information come in. Your beliefs are right for you. Exactly. They're right for you. So this, I definitely do feel like this is a reconciliation of a love situation. I know before when I pulled that beginnings, I got a download for work and job, but I really feel like this is more of like a love situation, whether it is a parent-child situation or it is a ex situation here, okay, an ex returning situation, or it's you and your spouse have grown apart and it's like now you're mending that and coming back together for a new beginning. Whatever the case may be is there, whichever one of those situations resonates with you the best, you need to ask for guidance. You need to stay open-minded. Know that your beliefs are right for you, and just because you listen to their point of view doesn't mean that you are giving in, doesn't mean that you aren't right. Okay, it just means that you understand why they do the things that they do, why they say the things that they say. All right, and when you ask for guidance, you're going to be able to step into that new beginning. All right, Capricorn? Well, that's all I have for you. If this resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please give it a like. Let me know in the comment section below. I love seeing how it plays out for you. I hope your week is a safe one, and I hope you're staying kind to yourself and each other. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye, Capricorn. Hi, Aquarius. We're going to get into your weekly. It'll be the week of the 30th through the 5th. We're going to jump right into it and see what angel is around you and what they have to say about this week. Transmutation, Archangel Michael. So this is all about you transforming on a cellular level. Okay, you could be going through some growing pains during this transmutation, backaches, headaches, cramps, whatever the case may be, because your body is coming online to different new certain senses. So that could very well be the case here. I am not a licensed physician, so if you have symptoms of COVID-19, make sure you're getting that checked out. Don't, you know what I mean? I'm not a licensed physician. This is a general reading. But you could be having some growing pains and issues around your transformation. You are coming online to certain things, to certain wisdom, to ancient wisdom. If you have not seen your April monthly, go back and check your April monthly that I have here located on my channel because it said something about ancient wisdom with you. And then I pulled transmutation for this week. And this is the first week of April. So this is your body coming online in order to get these downloads of this ancient wisdom. So just make sure you're checking online. Or, I mean, just make sure, that, I don't want to get into it because of the fact of I'm afraid of getting demonetized if I talk about a certain subject. So we're going to leave the COVID-19 off to the side. I would, I'm not saying you're going to get it, but I'm saying that you're getting this transmutation. It's going to come in a physical form. All right, first, you're going to have headaches or migraines or some types of joint aches. It's normal. But if you have symptoms of what's going around right now, I do suggest you get checked out. But if it's just, not symptoms of the thing, then just know it's transmutation. Like I said, this is different for everyone. All right, and you're getting 2 messages here. So we've got Never Jam today, and this right here, it being in the reverse, this is saying you need to make a promise with yourself, a commitment to, you got to stay committed to the promises that you make. You need to make certain promises right now that you are going to stay committed to. And because times are changing, new things are coming in for you. And then we've got wake up your moments, okay? But it is in the reverse. So, which tells me that a lot of you are already enlightened. A lot of you are already attuned to it. A lot of you already know the how to accept the downloads, how to accept the guidance. You are getting that, but some of you might have a hard time deciphering it, okay? So for a group of you, this transmutation is physical. It is about how you can put signs and synchronicities together, how you can get that ancient wisdom. All right. Now, others of you with the Never Jam today, this is saying that you need to keep up with the promises that you made yourself when you decided to change. Okay. Some of you might be feeling a little tempted to go back on promises this week, on promises that you made yourself and the universe in order to transform. All right. And it's saying, do not do that. All right. So I'm doing it a little bit differently this week. I'm shuffling like this and pulling the first 3 cards that pop out. That's too much. Please and thank you. All right. We've got a couple here. We've got the Fool. Now, I feel like this goes with the wake up. It's like you've already took that leap. You've already took that risk. You already know where you're going. So this transmutation to you is nothing. It's like, it's got to happen. This is what you got to do for your next step in your evolutionary process. For those of you with Never Jam today, you've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is saying that because there was no risk, there is no reward. It's like you aren't keeping up with your promises, so it's going to put you in a more emotionally upset. You have a warning here of it becoming more emotionally upset. You are not listening to your own promises that you made. You are not taking risks anymore. And because of that, you are in that upside down 10 of Cups energy that, I'm not being fulfilled. Everything has gone to shit in my family, basically. This is part of your transformation process, your transmutation process. Do not give up on the promises that you made to yourself. Take those risks. For those of you who are already woke, this is saying that there is some risk that you are having a hard time taking. And because of that, you could be put in a situation where you're upset, where things aren't going right, where things aren't going happy. But for both of you, this is just part of the transmutation process. We need to stir up things in order to clear out things. We've got the Hermit in reverse as well. So this is relying on help from others. You need to put yourself out there. Let it be known, hey, I need help. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. There is nothing wrong, especially when you can't do it yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. We are humans. We are here to help each other. That's part of the human race. We've got the Six of Pentacles in the upright. So it's like after all this, like I said, this week is not going to be easy for you. There is going to be some upset. There is going to be some uprest emotionally, internally, physically. But at the end of the week, it's like you come to this place where you are balanced. It's really putting you through the ringer. This is part of your wake-up call. And by the end of the week, you are going to be that balanced person, that centered person that can help others and can help themselves at the same time. All right. I do see at the beginning of the week, there's going to be a little bit of uprest, but I do see it all coming to fruition by the end of the week. You are going to need to ask for help. All right. So let's get some advice for you, Aquarius. I want to pull two. All right, so we've got trust your intuition. This seems to be coming out for almost every single sign. Right now is a very pivotal time for our society, for our world. And right now, we are all being asked to trust our intuition on certain things, okay? You need that first thought, that first gut instinct. That is your intuition. The first thing that comes up in a situation that has no emotion around it or no thought around it, it just pops up in there. That's your intuition. That's what you need to trust. Not your emotions that tell you, oh, you can't leave this person, or your emotion or your thought process that says, oh, I can't leave this situation because I'm trapped here. No, you don't trust that. You trust the first thing that pops up, okay? Be of service. Put yourself out there. You're in a position, some of you are, Aquarians, are in that position where you can help humanity right now. And a lot of you, this is a transformation in how you help humanity. This is a lot of you coming online to your true purpose, because Aquarius, you are the humanitarian. All right. You are coming online here, and that's what they're telling you. You are coming online. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius. If this resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please give it a like. Please drop a comment below. Let me know how this energy plays out for you this week. I wish you all a very safe and happy week this week. And be kind to each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading, April the 30th through, or April the 30th. Oh, March the 30th through April the 5th. I hope you guys are all holding up okay. I'm going to get right into your reading and pull. And your angel is Racquel, ecstasy. So this is all a fun time for you. This is about having fun, letting loose, going with the flow. That's how you find inspiration. That's how you find your happiness, your joy, your inspiration, your passion, what it is that you truly want. Follow your ecstasy. Lots of ecstasy. Some of you are, going to be getting busy as well this week. But, yeah. You might be finding that person that is your soulmate, that is your soul ecstasy there. So let's see what message they have for you, what additional message for Pisces. for this week. All right, so you got such a curious dream, but it is in the reverse, okay? So it says, you know, coming home, returning to reality, conditioning. Okay, so you are not in a space this week where it is easy to manipulate you. You are like in a space this week where you're really daydreaming. You're thinking about the future. You're living in your own passion. You're living in your own ecstasy. And it's like people cannot bring you back down to reality. And that's good because that'll give you that'll give you something to follow, some type of dream to obtain. But you don't want to stay there. Just go with it this week, and then next week move on into a different energy, okay? Definitely follow your curiosity. Have fun within your dream. This is also could be saying that there are going to be some pretty racy dreams for you, Pisces. You might be dreaming some pretty racy things. Others of you, you know, you found the one that you want. Maybe you're like really caught up in them, maybe through social media because of the fact that we really can't go see and hang out with each other. Those of you who are in coupled relationships, I do see a lot of ecstasy, a lot of passion with you. And it's like you two are living in your own bubble or your own world this week. And, you know, sometimes you need to have that. You need to block the world out. So let's pull 3 cards. I'm doing it a little differently this time because Spirit told me to do it this way. So bear with me here. I'm doing it differently. Okay. 1 more card or 2 more cards. Okay. What do we got here? First card is 5 of Cups. Yeah. So in this deck, with this, as you notice, she's not sad anymore. All right. She's looking at what she's got coming. Okay. She's not looking down at what she's lost. Her face is not looking at what she's lost. Her face is looking at those 2 cups. So it's like you're coming out of whatever grief or depressive or whatever, you know, unhappy energy there was around you. You're coming out of that this week, which is amazing. Maybe you're, and I don't want to say escapism, but you do rule the 12th house of drugs and escapism. So it could be that you're just really escaping the world, going into it, escaping your grief. But let's follow. Let's see what else we got here. 2 of Swords. Yeah, so this is procrastination on a logical decision that you know needs to be made. Like I said, you are off in dreamland this week. You're really much into your own passions, your own ecstasy, what brings you joy, because you're tired of being in grief, okay? Some of you, please watch, if you have a Pisces child, please watch out for that drug ecstasy. I'm sorry to say it, but Spirit just showed it to me. There's lots of things that are going around with that drug and fentanyl right now, so just make sure you're paying attention to your children. But with this, I feel it's like you knowing you need to make a decision, but you're not listening to your intuition. You're listening to your logic more. You're really not seeing the clear picture here. And it's like you are trying to escape the reality of the situation is what I'm feeling. We have the Page of Wands, and this speaks to me, could be a younger fire sign that you might be having problems with, but this to me speaks of somebody who doesn't have the courage to face up to something, who doesn't have the courage to move on from something. And I feel like you're moving on from it in a way that you shouldn't be moving on from it. Now, like I said, this might not be you. This very well might be a fire sign or an air sign around you that is falling into this thing particularly, but it very well could be you. And then we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is because, okay, so you are caught up. What I'm getting from this whole entire reading is that there is something that brought you a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, and it's like you don't want to face it. So you are escaping. You're mentally blocking it out, mentally cutting it out, and escaping into a dream world here. Okay, one where it's just you and another person and you're all up in your own little bubble. Okay, because you're afraid to face the truth of a situation and you're afraid to get new clarity, new mental clarity on a situation. All right, I'm sorry, Pisces, but this is what they're telling me. So be careful of that this week. Avoidance, while it is okay to do it for maybe like a week to kind of just clear your head and get your bearings about you, but when you're constantly doing it and constantly doing it and constantly doing it, you can fall into a trap that is unhealthy and not good for you. So just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're practicing moderation. All right, so let's get some cards here. There's a truth of the situation that you need to accept or acknowledge that you're not acknowledging, that you're choosing to look the other way or choosing not to see, because it's going to cause you a lot of grief and a lot of pain. Everyone has value, including yourself, okay? Including the person that hurt you, including yourself. All right? So, the reason why everybody has value is kind of like the butterfly effect. If one person does something, whether it's good or bad, it affects people probably years down the road or whatever have you. You know what I mean? It's the butterfly effect. One little thing that happens can affect 20,000 different people later on. So, feel joy in all you do. So I feel like this is the green light this week for you to have fun, for you to kind of just escape a little bit, escape certain situations, okay? But while you're doing that, make sure you're gaining that mental clarity for this situation. Make sure you're gaining that mental clarity. Make sure you don't stay stuck in that dream state, okay? Do you find joy and passion in what you are escaping in? Or is it just an escape? That's what I'm hearing. Also, when it comes to arguments with the younger crowd, because I feel like this is what it is with maybe one or two of your children. Looks like they are escaping and they don't want to hear what you have to say. And you might feel undervalued for this, but just know that everybody has value and they know that you're right, and they will know that you're right when they're older. Feel joy in all that you do. Just make sure that you're showing your love and your love towards them. All right. But definitely I'd say for this week, it's okay to do it at the beginning, really escape, feel joy in what you're doing, be caught up in your ecstasy, in your dream, but only to gain mental clarity. If you stay stuck in it too long, you're not going to gain that mental clarity. And you're only just going to be escaping from what is making you feel bad. So, there is an element there, Pisces, of where this can potentially be dangerous for you later on down the road. So just make sure that you're practicing moderation. Okay, Pisces? Well, that's all I have for you. If this resonates, please give it a like. Please drop a comment below. Let me know. I'm always very curious to see how these readings play out. Also, treat each other with kindness, okay? There's a lot of things going on right now. I hope you have a very happy week, and I will see you all in my next video. Until then, bye.